Okay, we are live now. So sorry for the delay, those who are live. So welcome back to Unified Week 6, Forgiving with Truth.
And
Sorry for the delay, those who are live. So welcome back to Unified Week 6, Forgiving with Truth. Okay. Sorry, I'm just making sure that all right, I could hear everything what I'm saying, so just making sure that that's not disturbing. So again, the author Babaji, they're reminding in this chapter, as most of the chapters they have reminded, is everything in creation is made of love, and love is everything. Okay, you not only receive love from everyone, everything, but you also give that same love. And we've practiced this. We've been practicing the past 5 weeks about sending love and receiving, and we are reminded again how important that is. So life is not just for receiving love, it is also for giving love to everyone and everything. And um, love is forgive. Life itself is forgiving love and forgiving. Okay, so how beautifully um, this word has been dissected and slowly heading to the true meaning of forgiving, and re-highlighting how life is forgiving or forgiving love, and that is forgiveness, right? So when we hold grudges, we are choosing to withhold that sweet taste of love that we can give. And when we hold grudges because we imagine that someone has hurt us, and we think that we've been attacked or compromised or trespassed, and in some way made a lesser person. Okay, any small things that happen in our daily life, how we transform that simple act. Sometimes even the person who is doing it may not even know that we are feeling all these feelings about not so positive. And um, we have to remember that we are perfection, and nothing or no one can alter that. And if we imagine that we have been hurt by anyone, it is only because that is what we as creators have invited. And we decide what our experience are to be, and that is what we have. Okay, and we have free will. No one, not even God, will interfere with our free will. I'm just going to repeat that. It's a beautiful sentence. I myself have to remind myself so many times, because in this 3D, we try to conveniently forget that. We talk about all our free will, and we talk about how we are creators, but still, in the heat of the moment, or as we go about in life, we forget. So I'm going to repeat this beautiful sentence. What Babaji is saying. Babaji is saying that you have free will. No one, not even God, will interfere with your free will. Okay, so let's remind ourselves of this constantly, and that will help us uh, go through this hurdle and make it life easier for us to go past all our grudges or revenge or however um, self pity that we have within ourselves. And this wonderful universe began with God's thought. Likewise, our creation begins with our thoughts. And we all, by now, we are all actors for each other's script. So if someone is acting a certain way, that's something that we have chosen. Not every time we like what we have chosen, but that is something that we have chosen to learn something from each other. We have chosen to act as that part to make things easier for each other, uh, even though we may think that that's not good or we may not like at this point, but that's something that we have agreed with each other. And when we recognize that those people who we hold grudges against are actors in our own creation, then they are easy to forgive. Then life is forgiving love. And one more important thing that I try to remind myself what Babaji has said is that you have, like most of the time, that what we uh, say is that you have done wrong to me, but I want you to know I don't want to hold a grudge. So I'm going to try to forget that horrible thing that you did to me. Eh? Right? Most of the time, that's what we tell ourselves as to how we are the better person than others and how someone else has done that thing and we are being a greater person and forgiving. But instead, what here Babaji is telling us the right way of how we need to think. Instead, you need to think, I have made a mistake in my thinking to allow you to seemingly hurt me. I recognize you are merely doing what I invited, and that in reality, neither you nor anyone can hurt me. I'm perfect now. I always have been and always will be. You cannot change that. I now recognize that life is for giving love to you. It's so beautiful. So that's something that we can say during our quiet periods. So that will help us get understand the true meaning of forgiveness and ask for forgiveness, or the true meaning of forgiveness. So today, when you set aside some time to mentally note all those wonderful people you hold grudges against, and feel this important, feel the meaning of these words and ask for forgiveness for each of them. So, what we can do in our quiet period is we can say, I send you love from my heart. Say that person's name, whoever you choose to ask for forgiveness, and say, and I forgive you, knowing it is impossible for you to infringe on my perfection. Um, Trust me, it's as you let guard of your mind and completely accept these words and ask the true forgiveness, you will see how this burden of bricks that we are holding in our shoulders or in our body or in our being, how it slowly comes off and you feel that cleansing within ourselves. And as you give love in this way, your whole being opens up to receiving the love from everyone and everything around you. And then simply enjoy the feeling that comes, a peaceful, joyful, quiet, yet energetic pulsation of sweet syrup. And then we can continue. So how we can practice is um, focus in a heart and say and receive the signal from our higher selves and say, today, say the name of your higher self and say, feed to me the names of those people I want to forgive. Okay, and then we can practice it and do this every day this week and see the transformation in you and um, enjoy this process. Okay, with this, we will go into our meditation. Please close your eyes and please test the sound also if it's too loud, because I adjusted a little bit of my audio. So close your eyes and go into that tranquil space. Take a deep breath. Gently relax your bodies and scan from top to bottom at your own pace. Or you can go along with me. Completely relax your body. Take deep breath with filling all the air in your stomach. Take it in deeper, deeper. Hold. As you let it go, gently relax your shoulder, arms, chest. Completely let it go. Second time. Breathe in. Feel like a balloon. Expand your body. Take it to your entire body. Hold. Gently let it go. One last time. Take a deep breath. Entire head, face, shoulders, arms, chest, stomach, legs, feet. Hold. Let it go. Let us connect with the energies of Mahavatar Babaji. And any gurus that you hold dear to. Bring awareness to the center of your heart. Feel the love pulsating from your heart to all of creation. Let us remind ourselves that we are love and we're fully capable of radiating this love to this universe and beyond. Let us clear our aura to all uninvited influences and send light to all thought forms around us. To all uninvited influences in my aura, I send love and light. Please feel the love in your heart and mean every word when you say this. You each are whole and healed. You are each created as love and light, and you are still love and light. You each feel no pain now, and you are not afraid. You each have a perfect place to go. And I ask my higher self to take you there now. Each of you go in peace. Let us send love to all thought forms around us. It may be from others, or it may even be our own. See, I close my aura to all except my higher self. Let us unify with the qualities of God by thinking some of God's qualities and recognizing those qualities as our own. God is love and light, and I am love and light. Please feel these qualities in you. God is happiness, joy, and bliss. I am happiness, joy, and bliss. God is perfect, and I too am perfect. God is peace and gentleness, and I too am peace and gentleness. God is all knowing, and I too am all knowing. Let us state the purpose of this quiet period, that is to know the true meaning of forgiving and ask for that forgiveness. Receive the signal from a higher self and keep that signal with us for the entire period. Choose anyone who you would want to ask forgiveness. I have made a mistake in my thinking to allow you to seemingly hurt me. I recognize that you are merely doing what I invited. And that in reality, neither you nor anyone else can hurt me. I am perfect now, always have been, and always will be. You cannot change that. I now recognize that life is for giving love to you. You may take another person's name who you want to communicate and ask for forgiveness and say, today, say that person's name. Sorry, say today your higher self name. My higher self, feed to me the names of those people I want to forgive. allow the names to come to you. In some cases, you may not get the name, but you may be reminded of an incident. That will help you understand who you need to forgive. If you have received more situations or more names, say again, I send you love from my heart and I forgive you, knowing it is impossible for you to infringe on my perfection. Whatever emotions you may feel, allow it to come. If you want to cry, this is your space. You can bring it out. If you're angry, allow that anger to flow. But then remember the true meaning of forgiving. And why those situations arose. Let us thank our higher selves for guidance and constantly being with us, whether we know or not, and helping us be in the true path that we are meant to be. Thank you for helping us recognize the true meaning of forgiveness and what roles each of them who we thought were forgiving was playing. And thank each of that actor and the situation. And our creation. To show us how our creations must evolve from the lessons that we have learned thus far. Let us close our aura once again. Say, close your aura. I close my aura to all except my higher self. Just thank Mahavatar Babaji, all the gurus, all the masters here. For this great opportunity, lessons, company, learning. This platform in which we are able to practice together, remind ourselves of the great teachings, and to change our own thoughts and actions rather than trying to change someone else. With a heart full of love and radiating this love to the entire universe and beyond. For those of you who are ready to come back, slowly start preparing your bodies to come back. And the ones who want to continue, please continue this meditation. Gently wiggle your toes and fingers. And rub your palms together. Gently place them over your eyes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. When you're ready, you may gently open your eyes. Thank you, everyone. If anyone has any experience that you would like to share, please feel free to share. Or if you have any question, you may raise it. Thank you, everyone, for all the messages. Yes, Abhilash, go ahead.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much for the entire team. It's
Thank you.
beautiful and a lot of energy. But to feel that from the past 2 months, I'm doing the meditation. So I just started the course, seeing the online YouTube,
Mhm.
and it like 1 month, and then I joined this session. From past 2 months, I'm able to feel a lot of energy. I just want to share one experience of mine.
Sure, sure. Go ahead.
So before 2 months back, I'm able to feel some pain in my stomach. So someday I seated in the night outside. I just requested Babaji, just seeing the stars and asking for the help. I need some help. I need some help. Please help me, Babaji. I just requested in that way. After that, I connected to Unified Course. I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much for that.
Wow, beautiful. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And um, anytime you feel some pain, or it may feel excruciating pain, or even mild, um, I would recommend that you allow it to go through, because each of those experiences are something deeper that is preparing you um, for cleansing your body and different energy bodies. And I can understand, when I first started meditating, I would complain about the pain. And um, at that time, at least the ones, um, The masters who were teaching us, they had not experienced it. So I was really contemplating to stop a meditation because the pain was too much for me. But then um, they guided me, saying that, okay, just trust the process. We're not doing anything. So I continued, and I feel so grateful that I did not stop at that time. And now, after 4 years, I'm hearing so many other people about all of these pains that they experience. So if that pain comes, just thank that pain and allow it to go through completely without hesitation. Yes, it'll be difficult, but trust that at the end, it will heal you completely.
Sure, ma'am. Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, just trust the process. Thank you. Thank you for sharing and giving that opportunity so that we could tell this. So others, if anyone is also experienced similar, that they will also remember if it's not happening now in the future, if it happens, they will know. Thank you, Abhilash.
This is Sukumar.
Yes, someone else?
Hello.
Yes, yes, go ahead. Sukumarji, go ahead.
Yeah. Myself, Sukumar. The changes in my mind level, thought level, whatever. After I have joined this, especially about the cosmic energy. I wanted to little express my sharings about that. So
Mhm.
whenever I sit in the meditation, now right, when we do the close circuit regarding the hands and the legs, we feel the magnetic field kind of that we see the imaginary lines, right?
Sukumarji, you are
The
breaking
state.
up. Yeah, you're breaking up, so we can't completely understand the full sentences. So we can hear bits and pieces.
Okay, now is it fine? Now is it fine?
Yes, yes.
Okay, I mean to say when we form the closed circuit with the clasping fingers and the crossing our legs,
Mm-hmm.
I'm literally able to feel the magnetic environment around me. And even when I take the breath inside and then send out, I mean exhaling, I could literally feel the field is passing around me. And then so slowly I could really sense that whatever we feel, we say that there is a closed circuit, that energy is passing in our body, right? So that is I'm feeling it. So really we everyone can feel that if we have that no thought state. And the reason I'm telling this is, this is the sorry, this is the most important thing needed for everyone in the daily life. I mean to say, close your close your, I mean, clasp your fingers and then cross your legs is the important factor, because you need to gain that energy only through cosmic. So then we can use this, we can pay the spiritual premium for our future health, and also the diseases, and also you're unifying with the whole the totality, or the singularity, whole universe. So when we say we are unified, we are not disconnected. We are unified with our higher self. We are unified with all the things. You, me, every master here, each and every living thing or non-living thing in the whole universe. So basically, we are not disconnected. So we don't fall into any disease or any kind of disconnection. So this is where altogether the growth of spiritual in each and everyone's life. So conserve the energy, gain the energy which you start your day in the morning, and then use it for till the end of the day, and then be in this connection, the higher self connection and the unified connection. Never lose your thoughts or emotions for anything, because we are in this course. Let's enjoy this course throughout the day-to-day life activities as well. So thank you so much. And even whenever I have a discussion about forgiveness, I had discussion recently regarding the Thanksgiving holiday. And next day morning, we had this Thanksgiving uh, chapter came up, and then we are discussing about this. So really, whatever we are thinking about, I'm getting the answer in the next more or less in the next discussion or in the next chapter. So thank you so much after joining this course. Really, it's been a big transformation in my life. Thank you so much, each and every master here.
Yeah, thank you, Sukumarji, for sharing. I know we all experience this, and when we learn new things, we definitely want to share our experience and let everyone know to practice that. And so, thank you for that. I want to not add anything to what you said, but I feel it is important. So, I apologize if I'm adding something um, that may not go in line with this. So when we find a fruit, right, we have something going on in our health, and we are recommended to eat a particular fruit that is really helpful for us. And we eat it and we reap the benefit of it. And at that time, we want to let everybody know that this fruit is good and everyone should eat that. But we also have to remember that there are also other fruits that are also useful, maybe for the same thing that we have the ailment or whatever we are trying to get benefit, but also for others. Okay. So just avocado is good for some things, but it may not be good for everything. So for the rest of them, there are other fruits. Maybe oranges will improve your vitamin C and it'll help you build immunity. So with this, when you're saying clasp your fingers across your leg, that's something that Patriji has helped us taught us to show for the beginners to how to conserve that energy. Okay, so that is just one of the. So once you have said that for the beginners level, that doesn't necessarily mean that you should always only be at that. You can also transform to others. So in the earlier chapters, I don't know if you um, listen to it. I taught a few mudras for different parts of the chapters. So those mudras will be helpful for those chapters. For example, for centering of the heart, I taught one mudra. Then for connecting with the higher self, then cleansing the aura. So similarly, there are other mudras too. So it will
Thought, I remember,
yeah,
master. Please go ahead.
yes. So that will be useful. Okay, so just want to we can just keep ourselves open to other teachings and other ideas too, rather than just say, Patriji has taught this, we should only do this. In fact, one of the mudras that is there that was given was also given by Patriji. So depending on the type of audience he has, that is the message he will give. So majority of the time, especially in the larger group, what we will try to do is the common denominator and what is the basic that we can teach. But then if you go in private or connect with him astrally, he may himself may connect with you astrally and provide information. At that time, the guidance and information will be slightly different from what you may hear in mass.
Yeah,
Okay.
fantastic, fantastic. I agree
Okay.
with you.
Okay.
But the only thing is, I meant is meditation is the root here, and there
Mm,
can be always added things. But
mm,
without this as the root, it may be little different or a harder way in the other things.
mm.
But meditation, if you start, it will be easy. That intuition will develop, and then it will give you all these different fruits or the aspects to start
Yes.
your life. Yep.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sukumarji. Geeta ji.
Atmadan ma'am.
Mm, and then,
I remember the connecting with the heart mudra.
mm,
Uh, I think the fingers, I can't recall properly.
yes,
Could you
you're right.
please
Yeah.
send pictures of all these mudras once again with the
Sure.
name
I
of
will.
the teacher? Thank you. Thank you so
Sure.
much.
All right. No worries.
To just extend one thing, you have different way of teaching and giving the mudras. Thank you so much. So please share those
You're
pictures.
welcome.
That will
Sure, sure,
absolutely help many people.
sure.
Thank
Definitely.
you.
Yes. Anyone else has anything to add or share?
Really nice environment here, madam.
Yes, yes.
Open to express. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes. Yeah. Sonalji? Sonali, sorry.
Yeah, Atmavandan ma'am.
Atmavandan.
I want to share that today I read that chapter, this chapter, and while reading all of the time, each word, each sentence, my eyes are kept waiting, like almost I'm crying. Like was sitting in crowd and I'm reading on mobile. I can't control myself. I don't know how I read all the chapter silently. I don't know why I was about to cry, like my eyes are wet. But it's like I want to cry, like with sound. It's coming from my heart. So I control myself. I said that. Just want
Oh, thank you for sharing. It's beautiful, and that actually tells me that how you were able to understand every word, every sentence in the chapter, and when it hits the heart truly, and when you understand the real meaning, that's when
yeah.
tears roll. Yes, thank you so much. And thank you for reminding that we need to read the chapter again every day. So just want to share, I've said it earlier too, that in the first round, I did not read the chapters daily. And then in the second round, because I was also guiding, I tried to read it every day. And then I realized how much I had missed in the first round. It was beautiful. It was wonderful. I
Okay.
learned everything in the first round. But in the second round, as I was reading, I'm like, oh, I missed this. So those little things actually helps us fine tune our own thinking. So thank you for the reminder, Sonaliji.
Oh, no, no. Thank you to you. Today's meditation is wonderful. And at the last, when you said some words like when we are forgiving or asking for forgiveness, I went in trance and I felt like I was shivering with cold in my trance state. And suddenly I feel somebody slapped me on my cheek. So I didn't feel any pain, but like my ears and after slap, no, कान के झन्नाटे होते हैं, कुछ वाइब्रेशन आती है. I feel that somebody said, wake up, why are you sleeping? So it's
Yes.
yeah, so wonderful. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Yes, thank you for sharing. Each master has their own way of teaching, and this is how you were taught today. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you,
Reading the
masters.
chapter is fantastic way of feeling, madam, to the body. It's important thing on a day to day. This is
Yeah.
given 1 week, right? So it's really important for every one of us. Reminding that. Thank you, Sonalaji.
Thank you, sir.
And also the tears that you got represents there are no words to express sometimes. So it is one of them that you went into kind of expressions that you
Mm,
felt for your body. Yep. Thank you.
mm. I didn't know why it's coming out. Like I was feeling like it's deeply. I went through the words and lines. And,
Yeah, one point you will not have words. It will be everything expressions, feelings, symbols, kind of different way of the
Yeah.
language. The language differs. So you are in that state, then you cannot define with words. So
Yeah.
that's very important. Yeah.
Thankful. Thank you for Babaji.
Yep.
So he gave the so
Exactly.
wonderful book and this chapter. So
Thanks
everything
to
is
Master as well,
proper
who
way.
are guiding for us daily.
Yeah,
So
for master, all the
yep,
masters.
that's
Thank you
important.
so much. So much gratitude. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Sonali ji. Rajender ji.
Thank you, and deep gratitude, Chandra Master, for the wonderful session today. Two things I want to express here. For the last couple days, I'm having back pain, was not able to sit, but I got the answer today in the session. Thank you for that. And also, last time you said you're writing a book on these mudras and eagerly waiting for it, ma'am. When is the release? And meanwhile, as we already said, please share all these mudras, pictures.
Sure, sure. Just last Saturday, I did the major work for the cover page. So we did that. So I just handed over that to for printing to design the cover page. So that just to get the cover page itself, it took like 6 months from the day we got the message to executing what needed to be. There was lot of tests and tribulation. It was journey in itself. I can write just yesterday I was returning certain things to my friends, uh, which I had to collect to bring this project together. And as I'm sharing, they're like, you should write a book just about how you came about with the cover page. And the type of people I met, the type of situations that came in this is like nothing short of miracle. Even like, although I had taken appointments, but I was just not able to reach some of the people. And last Tuesday, I'm like, okay, I think even though I had this date scheduled for Saturday, because I was not able to reach out to some people, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to cancel it. But Tuesday night, there was one person who was able to guide me in certain things, because we some of the messages, if it directly comes to me, I won't listen. I'm like, nope, I'm not going to do. But sometimes, you know how your dad won't tell you something directly, they'll make you tell through your mom. Like that messages came to me, and then that person was there on the call. I was not even opening my mouth. I didn't say anything. So I was at a state that no, I'm going to cancel these appointments because I don't feel right. I don't feel ready for this. But she was talking to others, and by the end of the call, and I'm like, no, I'm going to keep this date. I don't care if so and so person will not be there. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I will do it. And from that day, from that moment to that Friday night, the previous night, whatever I had planned for, like I think only 30% was there, but 70% of the plan completely changed. On Friday, I was out the whole day, and till 8:39 p.m., that was not the original design. It completely changed. And then the final thing that came back on Saturday was phenomenal. And everyone who was part of it, they themselves had their own stories of how they connected. And some of them, 3 days prior, I didn't even know them, but they played a huge role in the final outcome of it. So hopefully now I've sent the information for the printing, for the design of the cover page. So hopefully there won't be more surprises, because one thing that I've learned is only the people with true heart, true intention, they can be part of this project. And when they have to be, they will be. And I truly believe that even I may think that um, it has to be in a certain way, but if the universe wants in a certain way, doesn't matter what I plan. it will be done only in the way it is done. So I can go talk like how my friend said yesterday, you should write a book about it. I think
Yeah,
it's amazing, this I myself, um, like I can't believe how the sequence of events happen. So when I have some time, I'll definitely share the details. But every person who came in part of it, they're amazing people. You may just think, hey, it's just a cover page. My cover page was designed, I told 6 months back. My book has been ready for 6 months, but just this cover page took a completely different turn because of which it is delayed. Yes.
interesting, ma'am. Eagerly waiting for it, though.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else has any question I want to share?
It's very reminds when you do a thing without any particular expectation or return, and universe wants to help you, it will help you in any way, not with
Yes.
the what we expect, but with the unexpected people. There are many people in the universe waiting to get connected to that route and get it happen.
Yes.
So many people are there, many souls are there to help you. I mean, to help
Yes.
each and every master to get the things done, that is unwillingly, right? So
Yeah.
there is no condition, there is unconditional. So that is where
Yeah.
it is executed. So it remembers again. So there are always multiple chances for each and every individual when they are asking support for universe. It takes definitely a fantastic route, which is a miraculous route. So which is
Yes.
again
Yes.
one of the miracles here we are seeing. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah. And thank you for all your well wishes. I know you've been waiting, and I've also been told people are waiting for the book. You have to do it. Um, and the most important thing was like I had to be ready for the work. I still had reservations on the work, that I did not want to be in the cover page. Uh, I don't put makeup. I don't dress up. I don't. But so I had all those reservations about myself. But then when I said, okay, doesn't matter what, I'm ready, it just happened. So, so anyone else, if you have reservations about yourself, about your work, just surrender. I know it's not easy, surrenderance. Um, and surrenderance comes in different forms. So we just have to trust. We just have to keep our mind. Listen, I am into my professional life is where I have to use my mind. I have to use my analytical skills, and that's what um, I was raised in. And I was very proud of my analytical skills and how well I'm using my brain, my mind. But that doesn't happen in this world. So that's the toughest thing, that to keep aside all our
But
logical thinkings and
at one
surrender.
point you feel there is no, I mean, there is no help, or there is no, I mean, this is what till this point I want beyond, right? So then that's where the surrenderance comes into picture, and then the some superpower comes and help you and brings you.
Yes,
Uh,
yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
imaginary lines are drawn at that moment when you give up, not up, when you give the surrenderance and then ask for
Y-
help.
Yes, even during the mudra time when I was like, everyone was saying,
Mhm.
write a book, write a book. I'm like, no. And then I was getting mudras, I was getting the messages, but I had the reservation. I was not completely surrendering.
Yep.
And then
Oh,
once I surrendered, then it's just started flowing like anything. Same thing. Yes, after that information came, yes, I was in surrenderance at that time. But when another challenge was put to me, I used my mind. I didn't want to. I didn't want to do this. So when I didn't want to, then hurdles kept coming over. And then when finally I said done, then it's just miracle, right? Things happen.
yeah, yeah. Fantastic.
Yes.
Yep.
All right. Anyone else? Okay. 30 minutes passed. All right. Thank you, everyone. Continue to read the book and do alternative ways of practicing about connecting and sending love and asking for forgiveness. Okay, sure. Let me. I have the name of the book is The Divine Gift of Mudras, Blessings from the Divine Cosmic Mother Adi Parashakti. So that's the subtitle. Let me finish that cover page. Once it is done, I will share with that. So bear with me on that. Okay, but the book name is The Divine Gift of Mudras.
Everyone are waiting for your book. This is what, Master.
Yes.
Some are expressing, some are not expressing, but everyone wants that.
Yes, yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, everyone. And this is the first time I'm revealing the name of the book. I hadn't shared with anybody. I mean, just with very close friends, a couple of them. But I hadn't. So this is the opportunity to share.
Yep.
Okay.
Thank you so much, madam.
Well,
Thank you.
okay. Thank you, everyone. And have a wonderful Sunday. Take care. Bye.
Thank you.